G'day guys and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, episode 2. So, last time we did a bit of sciencing stuff. So we got the stack decoupler and a few other things. Not really that specialised yet. But I forgot to do something last episode which gets you quite a bit of the science to start off with. And that is doing a simple little thing like this. That's all you need to do. So let's launch that. Alright, so we got this, so we can observe the materials bay. And that gets us 7.5, keep that data. And then you observe the mystery goo, which gets us another 3, keep that data. Then we can do a crew report, 1.5, keep that as well. Then we can also do an EVA. Get an EVA report. But wait, there's more! We store the experiment in there, and then we climb off of this. Then we can get another EVA report from the launch pad. So keep that data as well. And then I don't think we're going to be able to jump back up there. Oh, yes we can. Maybe. If he doesn't glitch out. Come on. Come on. Where are you? There we go. Grab. Yes. Now I can board it again and recover the whole vessel. So 21 science just for that. That's so much better. So now we can get the basic rocketry as well, which just gives us some liquid fuel engines, which would be so much more effective. Except, are any of these any better? No. No, we definitely need the rocket engines first. Excellent. We've still got 16. So we can get the survivability as well, which is the heat shield, radiator panel. These are new. I have no idea what those do. I have no idea what those do. Micro landing struts, that's kind of useless unless we get some smallish parts. The radial mount parachute, that will help us to slow down initially before we pull the main chute, so that will be a lot helpful. Service bay, maybe. We'll see, I might use it, but yeah, let's get that because we have the science points for it. Let's build another rocket. So we don't want to take that up yet, because I don't think we have enough skill with it. This is the only fuel tank we have. Wow, okay. So they've changed the amount of stuff that you can get early on as well. I'm going to put this heat shield on. No, because the other one didn't burn up, did it? So, no. I'm not going to get that. But I am still going to get this decoupler, because the last time, every single time we tried to do it with a rocket on the end, it just didn't work. It would always come down and the parachute wasn't strong enough. Speaking of parachutes, let's put one on there. We'll put 2 on the outside first, move this to the back. So, 2 of them. It's probably unnecessary because I know that I can get that down on its own. But I'm going to leave it there anyway. I've got plenty of money at the moment. Probably need more later though. Right, so do I need anything else on there? Communitron might be helpful now, because then I can send some stuff back before I get back to Earth. Or Kerbin, actually. Right, so I definitely want a couple of fuel tanks here. And an engine. So this is my last stage. This should get us into orbit, I think. And then below that, I've forgotten where everything is. It's been a while since I've played this properly. So then we'll get some fuel tanks. And the cool thing you can do is you hold down Alt and click that, and it will copy it. So I'm just gonna... That's probably a bit too much. That should work. So then we get another Reliant on the bottom. And now we've got these hammer solid fuel boosters, so we can use those as well. Structural stack decoupler. And we want some hammer boosters. Where's the... Oh, I don't... That was what the other one had. It was the radial mounted stuff. So I suppose I'm just going to have to do this then. Hopefully this doesn't weigh too much. Oh, yep, it's over the mass limit. So down here you can see the mass, 19.6 tons. My launch pad can only support 18 tons at the moment. So I can only put one more on there. Seeing this is my initial stage, I probably need a lot more power. So 18.5. What if we get rid of those? They don't do anything. Oh no. Right, so that like that. If we get rid of actually one of those. 17.9, that's perfect. Alright, let's save this as Orbiter 1. Generic name for it. Save it and launch. So just a quick check of my staging. So we've got all of those should be in one. Then that blows off. Then that one. And that one blows off. And then you got that one. And whoop. This is why we check the staging. So we've got the two radial mount and then the small parachute on the top. Excellent. No point putting SAS on yet, but let's go! Okay, that is a quick start. So if this doesn't work, I'm definitely going to put the limiter down on these ones. It's starting to head different ways. I'll try to counteract that. Keep it heading straight. Oh. That's not good. It's gone too fast. Oh, it doesn't like that. It's struggling. No, keep it pointed inside the reticle. It's a lot harder than I remember. Oh, it's doing good actually. This is doing really well. I may end up having a polar orbit, but that's alright. I can do that. Yeah. I'm getting some contracts as well. I'm even going to cut the engine down a little bit. Keep this stage for going a little bit longer. Alright, cut that one. I think we're going to break the 70k mark this time. Alright, let's see what the map view looks like this time. Oh yeah! I've actually got a decent sub-orbital trajectory going. Sub-orbital trajectory. I need to work on keeping my volume well. Yes! So we got that contract then. $74,000. There's the 8 science. And we got 1,050 meters per second, 750 meters per second. Oh, this is doing good. So can I... Oh, wow, okay. Wonder how long I can survive. Oh, no, I can't really accelerate too much. I'm gonna land in the water. Oh, I don't want to land in the water. Either way, I need to do some crew reporting. So keep that data. I don't want to use up the electricity in here, otherwise I won't get any control on the way back down. Do the mystery goo as well. Keep the data. Oh, and you can't do an EVA because I need the astronaut complex upgrade. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, let's transmit that data. Hopefully it won't use too much power. Whoa! That used heaps! Oh, and it's wasted. Okay. Let's just wait until I get back down again. I'm going to eject that off now. Otherwise it's just going to create a huge mess of problems. Oh, that exploded. I wonder if that was from the heat. Safe to deploy, unsafe. I can deploy those. Oh, I can deploy those as well. So that will slow us down to a nice speed. I think that's about the softest landing you can think of. So I'm going to get him out of there, do an EVA report. So store that, drop off into the water, do another EVA report, keep that data, and board. Now recover the vessel and get heaps and heaps of science. Woo! 30 science earned. Oh, that is sexy. Jeb still didn't get any XP, so maybe I have to get into orbit before he get his next XP. The speed record of 2,500 meters per second, which is the orbit speed of the planet that we're on. So you have to get to that speed while in space to be able to orbit the planet. So that's our next goal. Oh, that's an automatic one, so that's fine. Now all these test ones, some of them are really, really good, but some of them are difficult to actually do. Like for instance, the BAC Thumper solid fuel booster, that's like 2 times of the hammer fuel that we used at the start of that last run. But it says to test it at Kerbin in orbit of an altitude of 80,000 meters to 82,000 meters, which means you have to activate it once you're at that altitude, which is really, really difficult to lug that whole thing up there. So you might think, oh yeah, let's do that because it'll be easy. It's not that easy. The radial decoupler at that altitude might be effective, because I think they're technically less physics-less parts. So let's do that one. So we can just pop that one on there, it'll be fine. Definitely going to do the orbit Kerbin one, because that's our next goal. Ferry a VIP safely to his destination. So these ones, ferry a VIP safely to his destination. So he wants to go on a suborbital space flight on Kerbin, which means he has to get above 70,000 kilometers and then back to Earth safely. But that requires him to have his own seat there, which is, again, difficult. So let's just stay with the orbiting ones, because I think I need more science before I can afford a second thing. Yes, because I need one of those that will actually fit in line with the rest of the spaceship. Basic. I'll get me the thermometer, which gives me a little bit more science, but it's not too much. And that would use all of my science. But the battery... Flight control... Could get that, because that would help me with having wings on the bottom of the rocket, so that I actually can control better in the atmosphere. Stability... They're just nose cones and a decoupler. I think I probably need these ones. Because this one's a lot more efficient than the other one. I don't know. This is always a difficult decision. Let's do this one. So now I can do those ferry missions. But I probably should only do one at a time. Oh, no, I've got as many contracts as I'm able to do at the moment. I've already gone there. Alright, let's build another one. Okay, see what we can do here. Hello, it's After Edit Paul. And you can see there I'm just putting in my second seat and moving the structural decoupler. And I'm just putting on some radial decouplers so that we can jettison the outer rockets before we jettison the middle rocket. That will give us a little bit more of the thrust later on. And I'm just putting some extra rockets on there now, just to try to get a little bit further than we did last time. And you see I was changing the limiters there and putting a bit of extra fuel in the top parts. And here I found that I didn't actually accept that other quest, so I went back and I accepted that quest. And now he's on. We've called it the Travelator. Now I'll hand it back over. Okie dokie. Please don't explode on me. All of that looks good. This one needs to move down one. My nose need to move down one. Oh no, they went at the last. Went both together last time, didn't they? Oh, that's a lot of fuel. Oh, and I didn't put wings on it. Oh, I hope it's not going to have too much of an issue then. There goes the first ones. And there goes the second ones. It's not gaining any speed anymore. But that's alright, keeping a steady 500 meters per second is probably good for the moment. And we're going to keep this going. As long as it keeps its speed, that's alright. I'm probably not doing this the most efficiently. So if you have any ideas of how I can do this better, more efficiently, then leave a comment in the comment section below. And I'll read them through and try to do better the next episode. I know I'm a huge, huge noob at doing this sort of stuff. I don't particularly consider myself to be that smart, but I try to keep up. Let's see how that's doing on the orbit. Oh, that's not a very good orbit. So I definitely need to keep firing that engine. And not spin wildly out of control. That would be fantastic. So how are we doing on fuel? Almost out. That's going to make someone's day a whole lot worse. Alright, we're in space. Excellent, so now as long as I don't kill him, it'll be fine. I'll just hope to get a close to orbit, so I can get that other one as well. Oh, I didn't put the radial decoupler on there. Note to self, always check to see if you've got as many contracts applicable to your thing as possible. Because I'm actually going to get to 90,000 as well, and I would have been able to do it. Oh, no, you have to be in orbit. Oh, never mind. Because I doubt this one's going to get into orbit. Because look at that. Almost out of fuel. And I haven't even got a minimum of the way over. I haven't even got to 1,000 and I need to get to 2.5 thousand. See what the best orbit we can get is. It's 1,040. That's not too bad. I still have a lot of room to put more rockets on this, so we might be able to do it. Just get him to do a crew report. Nope, can't get anything from that. Observe the mystery goo. 2.3 science is better than no science, so that's fine. Can he do a crew report? No. Right, so now we wait until we come back down. Oh, is it going to be safe enough to deploy? Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, near perfect. I almost blew up a few of these parts. You can see the little bars coming up. That's from the re-entry heat. So it's lucky that I turned it around when I did, otherwise that would have been very dangerous. What? How am I getting electric charge going up? Oh no, it's going down. There we go. My SAS was trying to rip it all apart. There we go. Keep that data even though it has nothing on it. So next time we're going to have to do... Definitely going to have to get into orbit. We have to make sure that there's a radial decoupler on there as well. and get between 90,000 and 96,000, which that's not that high. So we should be able to get there. Even if we use it with the Sputnik instead of using Kerbal, using Jebediah Kerman, we should be able to do it. Now you're going 4.6 meters per second, so you won't blow up when you hit the ocean. Good, 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 good. Turn that off now. Bugger off. Go away. Thank you. Ah. Nice and soft. Now recover that vessel. So I think that was a very successful mission then. I only got 3.6 signs because there wasn't very much to do up there. But we got a whole load of funds back from that. And Jedrid Kerbin got 1 XP, even though I'm probably not going to see him again. But definitely want to see you again so that I can get some more money off you. Tour was a success. Jedrid Kerbin had nothing but great things to say about the trip and brought back plenty of photos. We're going to have to confiscate those photos. Just, yeah. So get rid of that. We got $9,000 from that. Not quite as much, because I had to upgrade those 2 things to get the contract. So, not enough to pay for it, but it's pretty close. I'm going to sort of read up on some of these and work out which one is the best one to get. If you do know, leave that in the comments as well. I love to read the comments. Okay, so we didn't get into orbit that time, but hopefully next episode we will. Thank you for watching, guys. Please leave a comment if you want to let me know how to do anything better. Please leave a like. I'd love to hear from you guys as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!